You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
One thing I love about you, and I've always loved about you, is that you real hip hop.
Absolutely.
Like, there's a difference between people that like rap and, you know, rap music and shit like that, but you're hip hop.
Absolutely.
Like, you literally, do you break dance too?
I do. I break, but I'm not gonna say I'm the best breaker. But I do break. I'll cipher. You know what I mean? I'll get in the cipher. I'll you know, do my thing, whatever. My
Do you
little
pop
six
lock?
step, whatever. I don't. I'm not as good as JC. I'm not as good as JC. Pero I do a little.
Shout out to
Something
Julian, my man. Yeah, and that's one thing I always liked about you, you know, is that you, again, people fuck with rap, but rap and hip hop are two totally different entities,
Yeah.
if you ask me.
Yeah.
How have you been enjoying and celebrating and what have you been doing for the 50th?
For the 50th, I mean, I think hosting all of these b-boy events, breaking events, just hosting those, I feel like has been able to share the elements. I think when you say rap and you say hip hop, I think you have to understand hip hop has the four elements.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the fifth one is obviously the knowledge of it, but you know, we'll just keep it at the, in lamest terms, is four elements. So I think just letting people know that, you know, the DJ, the MC, the b-boy, the b-girl, the breaker, and the writer, the grapher, that all encompasses in hip hop. And I think it's more than just that. It's a lifestyle, meaning the way you dress, the way you approach life, the way you talk, the way you, that's hip hop, the way you see shit, the way you don't let shit slide because you're hip hop.
Right.
And so I feel like, I think when you know that, I think that's when you really embody what the culture is. And so that's what I truly wanted. And also embracing the future. And also embracing, because that's, hip hop started off with the children.
Right.
Hip hop started off with the freshest shit, you know, with the newest shit, you know what I mean? So even
Set
like
the trends.
yes, the trend shit, you know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, the trend can obviously get lost in what's popular and stupid shit, but I feel like there's a trend of this new generation of people that want to have bars and people that want to fuck with their flows and bring community together, and that's really what it is just bringing community together. If you can, that's why I commend anybody that owns their own battle league, anybody that does the events, that throws events or that puts anything together. I salute that, because you're truly, that's truly the cloth of what hip hop is.
Mm-hmm.
Creating an event, doing something that creates memories, that gives people to be able to practice their element, either dancing or DJing or MCing or doing their art, graffiti, all of that. I feel like being able to create that stage, you may not realize that you're doing it, but you being hip hop is fun, and I like that. So, happy birthday, hip hop!
I'm gonna do a little test for you to see how far you can go back.
Ugh,
All right.
scared.
I'm gonna say a word or two, and then I want you to finish it. It'll be the name of somebody or a group.
Okay, I smoke a lot of weed, so
All right, ready?
hopefully I remember.
The treacherous.
13. I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with you.
Oh, the
Treacherous
treacherous.
3.
Okay. The cold.
Crush Brothers.
Look at you, Grand Wizard.
Oh, okay. Let's do a little history. Grand Master Wizard or
No,
Grand Wizard Theodore?
There. Ooh,
Okay.
Look at her go. Shout out to Paste. Rest in peace. Look
Yo,
at you
shout out
go.
to that. Grand Wizard Theodore. Let's talk about
Look
it. He
at
was
you.
one of the cats that first started the scratching movement. So
It was three. It was Grandmaster Flash, Grand Wizard Theodore, and it was one other person that created the whole element of the scratching, because damn, I forget how the story goes.
there's a few. I mean, Grandmaster Flash. Grand Wizard Theodore. He was the one that actually got his grandmother's turntables.
Yes.
I believe, and then I think he like bumped it, and it was like, and he was like, what?
He
So-
created the scratch,
Yes.
and then Grandmaster Flash went from table to table.
Yes.
And
But then
it was somebody
and
else
then,
too, but
no, Kool Herc.
Herc started the whole party.
Kool
thing.
Herc.
The break. Kool Herc found the break beat.
Yes, found the break.
There you go.
Found the break beat.
Look at his history.
And knew the loop.
She knows.
Knew the loop. He knew to loop it.
Right.
You know
He knew
what I
to
mean?
loop the break beat.
He knew to loop it. And then
Hold up. And just so people know, the break beat was a musical part in between a record. Nobody really cared about the record. It was that little whatever it was. And then he'd go.
And then he started looping it, and then that's when the break, because he saw everybody was breaking down, like everybody was getting down to that part, and so then he was like, okay, let me loop that, and so then that's where, that's where I guess looping started, and so.
And then Theodore scratched.
He scratched.
And then Flash started doing the two turn.
Yes, and he was going back and forth like, he was doing his thing.
Okay, Busy.
B.
The Force.
Force Rock Crew?
No, I didn't know them.
Oh, okay.
The Force
is with you.
I'm gonna help you.
Okay.
The Force MCs.
Oh, okay. Now you got to put me on.
The Force MCs was also a group that would battle with the Treacherous Three, the Cold Crush Brothers, and all that. They were from Staten Island.
Okay.
And then they were all melodic. Remember, Cold Crush Brothers, all of them, they would do melodic type rap.
Okay.
The Force MCs wind up becoming, you ready for this?
Talk to me.
The Force MDs.
Ooh, the doctors.
Surgical.
They were surgical.
No, and I'm trying to think.
With it.
Oh shit! You know their records. Go real quick, my man. Since you're on the phone, Force MCs. When you hear the records, you're gonna be like, "Oh shit, that's them."
Yeah.
And they came from that.
I love that. Funky 4+1. I gotta shout out to Shot Rock, first female MC to be out here. That's the joint.
Shot Rock, first female.
Listen.
First female MC.
Come on now, salute to her.
Yeah.
I've had the honor of being able to talk with her and build with her. So.
What about Angie?
Wait, you said they became the Force MDs, right?
They became the Force MDs. Bring it a little closer.
Oh, I know this one.
That's enough. Copyright.
I know that one. Yeah.
They were the Force MCs.
Okay.
And they came from the same era of the Cold Crush Brothers and the Treacherous Three. And what group was Grand Wizard Theodore? Who was the DJ for what group? Give me that one. Oh, she knows.
Hey, yo, Uncle Rob really
Let's
really
go.
had me. He stumped me on this one. Yo.
Oh, word.
Yo, you stumped me. You stumped me.
The Fantastic Romantics.
See, all right.
Grand Wizard I'm helping you at the same time.
Right now.
Nah, I'm helping you. And it's dope that you know what you did know. That was fire.
I know what I know from the journey that I've been on, and to me, I feel like as a hip hop scholar, I just want to. I feel like if I'm going to be in the culture, I must learn it. And because if
say it one more time.
I feel like being in the culture, you must learn it.
Say it one more.
I feel like being in the culture, you must learn it. All right, it's good to go.
Fire. Because it's
you
true.
must learn it. But I feel like you must learn it. You must pay homage. There's all these other genres. They're always like paying homage to all the people that came before them. And I feel like, hip hop has this whole thing where they're just like, hey, you're old, fuck out of here.
Right.
And it's just like, I feel like you can't do that. Like, you can't, like, you have to pay homage. You have to pay homage. Like, from the people that started, that's why Shot Rock, I salute her, because as a female MC, I feel like I should salute that, because they paved the way for us to be able to be here. And so, yeah, man.
The last one, because we only mentioned one female.
Okay.
Angie
Martinez.
No. We're going all the way back then, and this is going to blow your
Roxanne?
mind too, probably.
Oh.
No, it's Shantae, Roxanne Shantae.
No, but there's Roxanne. Okay. No.
Angie Stone, do you know who that is?
No way. She was a rapper?
Her name was Angie B, and she was part of a group called Sequence.
Word?
In that era.
Well, people do.
Angie Stone was
Wow,
Angie. She was
that's
Angie
fire.
B. Angie
Shout
B.
out to Pebbly Pooh. That's another
Pebbly
one.
Pooh. Oh my
Let me
God.
tell you, shout out to Pebbly Poo. Let me tell you. So
She was with Kool Herc. Funk Box.
Yeah.
Rock the Spot. What's the
She
name
was
of it?
with Cool Herc, that whole crew.
Yes.
That was in her. She was one of the first. Actually, she was the first like female MC, solo dolo female MC, and then Sha Rock came out, and she was like nationally known. You know what I mean?
Well, Funky 4+1 is before
Nah, Pebbly Pool was before that, but
the committee. What was the name? You're killing me right now. Funk, box, rock the spot. Everybody,
Funky 4+1
drink
was
the
the first
Tropicana
like
and the
group
lady
that
has
went
some-
national. Like they were the ones that that everybody like. That
Right,
they were
'cause that's
first-
the
they were on
joint.
the night,
That's the
late
joint
night.
went
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were on the
yeah.
late night show. And that was the first time that hip hop had ever been on some like straight up worldwide stage. You know what I mean? And so that's why like Sha Rock gets her salute to her. 'Cause she gets the first female MC, but Pebbly
Yes.
Pool was before her.
Master Dawn.
But she was dolo.
Master Dawn and the Funk Committee, I think it was called. That was a group she wound up being a part of on that
okay.
record.
Okay.
I love hip hop. I come from it. I
know that.
knew hip hop before it hit the records when we
Before
were
it was
getting the
called
cassette
hip-hop.
tapes. Right. Even before it was hip hop, before Cowboy coined the name hip hop. Did you know that?
I hear it's funny because there's so many different stories of how it was coined. Because it was who they said. Oh my gosh! No! Now the name's like running from me right now. It was Biggie even said it in Juicy. That he was the one that coined it.
Is it hip hop? I'm trying to hear the lyrics.
Love Bug Starsky. That's him.
Could have been.
Yes, that he coined the term hip hop. Then there's the version that Africa Bambaataa coined it in an interview. When they had asked him, they were like, "Yo, what do you call all of this?" And he was like, "It's hip hop."
Melly Mel said it was Cowboy, but Cowboy was part of the Furious Five, so maybe he just giving his group member the credit. So,
Who knows?
who knows? First battle you ever heard of in ever, and then we'll end this.
First battle. I will accredit that to Lady Luck and Remy Ma.
That's the first female battle,
All right,
but
damn it! All right.
that was good. But since we were back in that era, I thought you would know back in that era.
I did my study though.
You mentioned one
And
of the
I'm gonna
guys.
be real with you. Roxanne Shante got that. Busy B. Salute to you. But I thought Roxanne Shante kind of slowed you. But that's how I feel.
A lot of people don't know that.
She got robbed. She got robbed.
Shout out to Nikki Duncan Smith. Look her up on Instagram. Love you, Nick. We had a talk a week ago.
Okay.
And she put me on to Roxanne Shante battling Busy B.
Really?
Facts. Because I always thought it was Mo D and
Nah.
Busy B.
No.
It was Cool Mo D and Busy B. That's what most people know. But
Right.
she put me on Shante.
Roxanne Shante, she was talking that shit. And
Shout out to Shante.
y'all go ahead, look that up, and y'all in the comments let us know who won.
Facts.
I feel like Roxanne Shante got that.
Whose verse?
My verse. Pa que lo sepan. My verse. Always and every time.
What does bacala seco mean?
So they know.
Oh, okay.
You better.
Say it again.
Pa que lo sepan. So
Pa que
they
lo
know.
sepa. I said
Pa
it.
que lo
Pa que.
sepan. So
Pa
they
que lo sepa.
Yeah.
Pa que lo sepa. I'm
Pa que lo
Spanish now.
sepan. It's like the
Pang.
N.
Pang.
It's like a pang. Yeah.
Pang.
Pa que lo sepan. Pa que
Shout
lo
out to
sepan.
Myverse for her history lesson.
Oh, thank you. I did what I could though.
What?
If there's some things that I'm wrong on, you
How
let me
old are
know.
you, if I could ask?
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
I hate when they say that. You should, if you're 90 and you look
You
like
could
you're
Google
40,
it, and then you could let people know.
but you're a very, 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 did I say very? Very young lady, a very young lady, and you knew a lot of that, which shows that you're part of something that you gave a fuck about,
Right.
and you did your history on it,
Thank you,
and I
sir.
respect you on that.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
That's it.
Uncle Ra.
My verse.
Theo Ra. That's what I'm
Theo
gonna
Ra. Thank you, baby.
call- Love.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!